Welcome to the GJN Finance Podcast. And in today's episode, we're asking the question, is it really that hard to save $10,000 a year?
DJ Finance.
What's going on, everybody? My name's Kamal, aka Swiss the DJ, aka Mr. Morrison. And in this show, it's all about documenting my journey on the road to financial freedom. In the last episode, I mentioned one of my favorite personal finance thought leaders in the space. His name is David Bach. I first heard about him years ago on the School of Greatness podcast hosted by Lewis Howes. I loved the way he broke down investing and his concepts about saving money. He's notoriously known for not believing in having a budget. That's a conversation for another day. The reason I mention David is that he's officially retiring from releasing books. He's currently on one last tour, re-releasing one of his New York Times best-selling books titled The Automatic Millionaire. He was currently on the Mel Robbins podcast, and they were talking about compound interest. And in my opinion, this was a very interesting and life-changing part of the podcast. I want to share it with you guys and see what you think. Without further ado, David Bach.
All right, so let's talk about compound interest.
Mel, I'm so glad you asked, because compound interest is the eighth miracle of the world. That's what Einstein said. So I actually brought a prop for us.
Okay.
Went to the bank yesterday, kind of shocked them.
Wow. Wait, how much money
for
is
those
it?
of you who are listening and you can't see me, how much money would you guess that is, by the way?
What are those?
This is real money.
That's real money. Yeah. I have no idea how much money. I mean, I don't know. That's a couple $1,000.
So interestingly, I'm holding $10,000.
You're holding $10,000?
It's $10,000 in real cash. This is a very important amount of money I'm holding here for many reasons that people will probably understand. When we've done surveys and we have asked people how much money would change your life, the number one answer has been $10,000, which is fascinating, right? It's not 100,000, it's not 1 million, it's 10,000. And usually the reason is it would help them either pay off their credit card debt or give them enough financial freedom to leave their job or in a relationship they don't want to stay in.
Got it. So $10,000 buys freedom from a job or a relationship.
For many people buys freedom. Now, here's the really interesting question.
Okay.
How much money does it take to blow $10,000 in a year a day? How much money do you have to spend a day to blow $10,000? So I'm holding a brick here of 10 grand.
Okay.
A lot of people would like this brick.
Yes.
It's $27.40 a day.
Wait a minute. $27.40 a day is 10 grand?
$10,000. Okay, now what happens, Mel, if you invest $27.40 a day? This explains compound interest. If you invest $27.40 a day and you're in your 20s and you do this for 40 years at a 10% rate of return, which is what the stock market has averaged for 100 years. You use that fund I told you about, the VTI fund. You'd have $4,424,000.
Say that again?
If you invested $27.40 a day, which comes out to $10,000 a year, in 40 years, you'd have $4,424,000. That's a fortune. Now, the question is, are there people who are blowing $27.40 a day on stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Every one of us.
Well, probably there are people listening, they're like, I'm not. But there are people, there are a lot of us doing it, right? Because everything's so expensive now. It takes nothing to blow $27.40 a day.
Well, guys, there you have it. Saving $10,000 a year is only $27.40 a day. Not $300, not $100, $27.40 a day. For me, this was a big mindset shift for me to think about it this way. Now, I do invest the bare minimum of at least $5,000 to $6,000 a year. But after hearing David break down $10K a year like that, I'm capable of investing way more than that. You just need to win the day. Most people fail at saving because they think in big, annual, scary numbers instead of small, manageable daily choices. Nobody wakes up and says, oh, I'm going to spend $10,000 a year on random stuff, but we do spend $20 to $40 a day without even realizing it. So where does $27.40 go? Let's talk about some real life examples because this is where it clicks. This is how it quietly disappears. $6 on a coffee, $15 on a lunch you didn't plan for, or $7 on a snack or a delivery fee. Boom, $27.40. Or maybe it looks like Uber instead of transit. Having multiple streaming subscriptions that you barely even use. Or daily takeout because I'm tired. Individually, they don't feel like a big deal, but daily habits compound fast, just like investments. I believe saving $27.40 a day becomes easy when you break it down into small wins. Instead of trying to save the amount all at once, kind of break it down into pieces. For example, saving $10 a day by cooking at home, saving $7 by not buying an impulse snack, saving $5 by canceling a subscription you don't even use, or saving $5 by just planning ahead. Now you're at $27 and you don't even feel it. In my opinion, most people overestimate how hard saving is because they're trying to do it in one painful move instead of stacking painless ones. I believe $10,000 a year matters to a lot of people. I believe that $10,000 a year could be emergency fund security, freedom from paycheck to paycheck stress, having capital to invest, or just to have options when life throws us curveballs. I think the real barrier for someone who believes they can't save $10,000 a year is belief. I'm a personal finance nerd, so I have conversations about this stuff with people all the time. From my conversations, the majority of people believe they don't have enough money to invest or even know where to start. But once you see it as $27.40 a day, the excuses disappear. You don't need perfection, you need consistency. Even if you save half, $5,000 a year, that's $13.70 a day. That puts you ahead of most people. What I got the most from this clip from David Bach is that it's not about looking too far into the future, it's just about winning the day. Not every day is going to be perfect, and that's fine. Progress beats perfection every single time. Saving $10,000 a year isn't extreme, it's intentional. If this episode helped you shift your mindset, share it with someone who thinks saving is impossible. Sometimes all it takes is a new way at looking at the numbers. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode.